Okay, so I'm here again. I do apologize. I was trying to do a video doing my video about the First Amendment. Um, watching what Rob Snyder talking to people, letting people know that we have our right, and he's talking about the journalists and how like the officers out there in this world, plus people out there that do not like to record in public, like people want to do recording in public, and exercising their First Amendment right to freedom of speech as well as freedom of press. Um, and especially all the innocent people that are getting killed, especially in Philadelphia, people are getting murdered, cops are getting shot for an absolute reason because sometimes they take their hunches on messing with the wrong person and shootouts happen and cops get hurt or get killed or whatever on traffic stops because um, sometimes these cops do retaliate against people and everything else and take their anger out on people too. But to get to where I'm coming from and what I'm doing today is I'm putting out my truth about what's been going on with me, what people have been doing, and people falsely accusing me of stuff. I definitely know it. I definitely know that people are here following me, stalking me, and harassing me. I do have a private investigator involved to take license plates that I do get and also give to him. Um, and fear and everything that people have been doing to me. I am recording when people are around me, especially people that are coming around to watch on me. So I have video proof of things. But what I'm here to really talk about, really today, the honest truth about today is about what the police have been doing. The cops expect me to trust them. Cops expect me to believe them. They expect me to understand that they're doing their job. But the thing that pisses me the fuck off and how I feel about what happened to me 2 to 3 years ago pisses me the fuck off. That I was falsely arrested for something I didn't do. Now, really upsets me that these two individuals that were in the car were African American, aka black people, as well as the cops. They were black. They weren't white. I was falsely accused of a crime that I never did. I was falsely arrested and put into a program, so I cannot receive it again. The other thing too, that really disgustes me is about the attorney. The attorney is very disgusting. I reported him to these people to investigate him because of what he has done. He pushed me into a program just so I cannot receive it again for any future things that people are accusing me of. And he's an asshole. He's a very big asshole, especially the cops too. All the ones that did illegal traffic stops, did illegally detaining me for exercising my First Amendment right in one Union County town. That it's all over the YouTube channel as well as everywhere else. And I also contacted the Department of Justice, and they didn't even want to help because something is going on. Somebody is doing an investigation against me, saying I'm doing things wrong or I did something to somebody. But and also with this officer too, because I definitely know the officer was the start of it. He was the one that started it with everybody on the street trying to intimidate me. What is that called? Provoke me to try to cause an issue in the street so I can't get arrested for something. As well as people were doing illegal things to me and giving me illegal stuff to get me into trouble for certain holidays when we celebrated, like 4th of July or Labor Day or Memorial Day weekend or New Year's. People were trying to do things to me and piss me off and fight with me just so there's a disturbance or disorderly conduct on me, so they can call the police and arrest me and book it. And if I had a warrant or whatever for whatever reason, knowing this is what I feel like what's going on, this cop is retaliating against me because I did put out the truth about what happened, and nobody wants bad reputation on them. Um, it makes me sick to my stomach that I know that this cop and the person that lives next door to him, he's also an officer, also in Denellen, New Jersey. Um, and they would kind of work together to tag team a blue line pack to harass, intimidate people where they can and cannot park. So that's one issue. The second issue is what people don't realize what I've been through, and really wish that I had very, very good parents in life. And it really makes me so sick to my fucking stomach that I was abused very badly. Cops came and didn't do anything. DYFS didn't do shit. I was going through this whole abuse situation as well as the bullying, getting beat up, and I had no one to fucking talk to. And this is all the truth. I'm not gonna lie about what happened in my life. I didn't have that many friends. They were all geeky friends. People that I was friends with, they all changed because when people get older, they go their separate ways. I had anxiety when I was a kid. I had a mental issue as a kid, as well as abused by a teacher back when I was young. Mentally. But I had anxiety and mental disorders at a young age, but it wasn't as severe as today because what people mentally did to me as well as the officers that came with full gear. Guns and bulletproof vests to come here to practically kill me due to someone lying, saying that I assaulted him with stuff when it never happened. I do have a slow mental disorder. I don't know what it is. Could be ADHD, ADD, or something else. I don't know. But the anxiety got worse because of what people were doing. Some African-American guy was driving in his black car, following me in Avenel area, Woodbridge, Perth Amboy, and some other places. And I also want people to know that everything that I said on these videos is 100% true. That I am morally a victim than anything. It just sucks that I waited all these years. And plus my parents, my family were not there for me. They really weren't there for me compared to other so-called people that I knew and grew up with. I went through a lot in life. Nobody gave a fuck. I kept to myself. I kept getting beat up in school. Fearing for my life, even in school, growing up. Dealing with kids beating me up for money, lunch money, taking my lunch money. Half of the time I had to starve throughout the day, coming home upset, knowing I had no one to talk to. It really sucks. And right now I'm tearing because it does hurt. It really does hurt that I'm more victim than anything else. I'm more victim than people accusing me saying, like for example, and it makes me sick to my stomach that I'm more a victim than people that are accusing me of rape when it never happened. I never raped anybody. I never forced anybody. I never did anything to anyone. People are just trying to accuse me so they can just cover their people's tracks, do what they got to do, and that's it. But it really sucks for me having I could say 2 to 3 girls throughout my school year in a different school curriculum or district where I was sexually touched, sexually abused, and forced under my will to do things with these girls somewhat in school and as well as certain school trips. The thing that really upsets me is being forcibly tied down and taken advantage of and being forced to do things with somebody when I wasn't really ready and capable of. Doing things with this person. I know the one person that did sexually abuse me in school, she's no longer here. One person is still alive. The other person that did rape me at 17, she's still around. And also being accused of rape years ago when that person turned around and texted me on her phone saying that it never happened. She lied. Saying that she was sorry about accusing me and calling the cops on me and stuff. And nothing like that ever happened. I'm not that person to force a person to do things when they're not comfortable to. I'm the type of guy where I like to respect a woman. I like to respect them because it's their so-called body. And I respect everything about women. And I do not take advantage of anyone. Not because of their money, not because of things. I like things to be naturally done with respect, with both people being consentable. I know people are out there accusing me of things. I know women are accusing me of stuff so they can put me behind bars for the rest of my life. Because they feel bad because they think they're a victim. But what people don't understand, what I've been through, and what happens in life, is when people do things to you. Meaning this person, 3 women, one's no longer alive, she's dead. The other 2, the one that sexually abused me is still alive, as well as the one that raped me, scarred me for the rest of my life. When people do things to people and put them through the worst pain of life by having someone take advantage of your body, and I wasn't ready for doing anything with a girl. I wasn't ready for anything. I'm upset, first of all, that I didn't have anybody to talk to, my mom, anybody. Nobody was there for me. Nobody cared for me like other people that were well taken care of. I was abused. I was put through a lot of mental trauma and dealing with a lot of shit. And nobody cares about what I've been through and what people have done to my brain today, accusing me of things that I never did. But how I feel, what people did to me, is wrong. I never in my life ever forced a woman or anybody to do things with me. I always like to make sure, is it okay? Is it not okay? Are we good? You know, this and this and that. No? Okay, that's fine. I'll hug you, kiss you, we'll hold hands, and that's it. Or, you know, I always like to make sure, hey, is this okay? Is that okay? Okay, cool. I just want to make sure there's no issues, no problems. This is what I'm like. There's men out there that are sicker than me that send inappropriate pictures, send nude pictures. I don't do that. I don't do that. That's not me. If I send a picture, I'm going to be 100% clothed and 100% respectful. Because I'm not these sick perverts that are around out there with looking for someone to be with or just to have a one-night stand. That's not me. To get back to another thing, I'm going to drop all that. About ever since I opened up my mouth about the situation with what I've been through in the town that I used to live in, being harassed, stalked, and bothered about parking and everything else, ever since I'm telling the truth about things, because I know it's the truth. And I remember what the cops said to me, that if stuff happens again, then it's going to come back on you. It's the truth. This is retaliation. When someone threatens you with your life, tells you that you fuck with my family, you fuck with me, or fuck with my sons are going to come after you. That means the cops. Blue line, the whole works. That's what these cops are doing. They're all doing this because they're pissed because they got caught. They got caught what they're doing. Department of Justice don't want to do nothing. This is how sad it is too. Department of Justice don't want to investigate when the town that I used to live in violated our Fourth Amendment right by entering into a home, forcibly into our home, just so they can come in and take care of a dispute when things should be handled outside out of our apartment to get things done handled. So that's another thing. They violated our Fourth Amendment right, Department of Justice, the FBI. Nobody wants to do nothing. They want to protect the cops and let them do their job so they can arrest me and get things done. And all these people accusing me of things, saying I did this and I did this and I did that, and it's a load of crap. I was forced to do things with somebody, and I was not under in the circumstances and not ready to do any kind of adult activity at age 15, 16, or 17. I was not prepared and not ready to do anything. I, in my entire fucking life, being with people, never forced anybody, to do anything with me without their consent. That's not me. I want to be a good person like I've been throughout these years. All I've been was good. Helping the homeless people, giving out food, giving out money to certain people that actually do need it. I gave a $20 bill to an African American guy in Fords that is homeless living on the street. I was a nice enough person to give him some money and buy him some food for breakfast so he can survive through the day, and hoping that he'll live knowing he's in his 70s or 80s. I'm also the type of person where I put my heart out, drove around all these different towns, Plainfield and everywhere else, to show love and respect to any racial people out there, to give the homeless people food, kind of help them somewhat with shelter, going to a shelter so they could sleep and be able to get some rest so the next day they could do what they have to do to survive for the next time. I've been doing my respects for people that are out there that need our support and help, not like this country worrying about illegal immigrants, worrying about this other shit that's going on when our veterans are over there fighting, and they did fight to live and support their families. And now they're homeless because they have to worry about these stupid immigrants that are coming into this country, getting paid money and a free house and medical insurance. When people do need that support, that did help our country. Everybody's just letting things go. And that's why I was out there helping people in Philadelphia, people out there in life. I was out there doing it. Helping the husband and wife that are homeless living in their own vehicle, giving them food, giving them money, like say 10, 15 bucks per person, so they can survive to themselves and do things right. These cops that are out here now where I'm at, they want to ruin my life. They want me in prison because people have to threaten me, tell me, if you don't stop doing these videos, your life's going to be ruined, right? Because I'm telling the truth about what these cops did to me. Now you want to fucking retaliate. But do you give a fuck what I've been through? Do you motherfucking tyranny motherfuckers out there, do you guys give a fuck what I've been through? No, that's right. You care about your paychecks. You care about protecting your family, your friends, and relying on police misconduct reports, falsely arresting people, violating their Fourth Amendment right, searching and seizuring their cars, or planting drugs in people's cars. There's a lot of cops doing that, and they're not getting caught. Just like me, I was falsely arrested and accused of a crime that was never committed, as well as being falsely accused of a crime that I was trying to protect myself, and the person lied to the police so they can kill me. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on, and I know what the fuck is going on. People are stalking me, following me. I can't even go places because I have to watch over my shoulder. People even knew why am I so schizophrenic and everything else, and being jumpy and aware because of what people did. It's very sad. I want people to know that. And most of these people are African American people. Most of them. I'm going to tell you, police officers, and I want the government, I want people to know this. And the person that actually subscribed to my account and put it out there, Rogue Nation, and someone else that does First Amendment audits, I want people to know this. If anybody out there that can help me with a good attorney, good court help, or anything out there, I want you to comment me or message me through somewhere because I want people to know before my life gets ruined. These cops are retaliating towards me in this area in New Jersey. Long Island audit, him too, I want everybody to know. I know what these cops are doing. They want to do probable cause on me when something happened and it never happened, and I got video for that, and that showed the proof on YouTube. That they try to get probable cause on me to falsely accuse me of threatening somebody when it never happened. The cops are going to be fucking in trouble for that, and I'll have a lawsuit against them for that too. I want people to know that, what I've been through. I want everybody to know. I kept my mouth shut ever since I was between 15, 16, and 17 when I've been through with the sexual abuse and being forcibly raped and tied down onto this white metal bed frame that I was raped in someone's home in Monmouth County. I want everybody to know every fucking thing what I've been through. Women, I never did anything to women. I never laid a hand on a woman. I never abused a woman. I never did anything like that. I take care of my people that I'm with, dating, and friends that I talk to. These people are making up lies and false accusations against me because they want to get justice for shit. I didn't like that I was forcibly to do sexual stuff somewhere too that I was not fittable about, and I was forced to do things with that person, and it really makes me sick. How does anybody give a fuck about me? Cops don't care. Cops don't care about nothing. They just don't like freedom of speech or First Amendment right. I have a reason for it. And tell my life story and what people did to me and accuse me and fucking unmarked cruiser following me because he didn't like the middle finger thrown in his face on Christmas or Christmas Eve, or yeah, it was Christmas actually of last year. Following me and stalking me in my fucking vehicle. And I knew who it was. I knew who it was. It was one of the cops that don't like me, and that's not my fault, not my problem. Just like I was also told, why are you sticking your middle finger at anybody? I did not stick my middle finger at anybody. You're accusing me of something that I didn't do, and even if I did do it, it is a freedom of speech. Even if I did, it's not against the law to stick a middle finger at someone, especially if you don't have no respect. I didn't do that. But now retaliating against me because he doesn't like the fucking truth, that people are allowed to do that and they don't want to have their reputation dropped. Well, people got to realize something. When you do things and you want to do things smoothly, you want to be a good cop, bad cop. I work both ways too. I'll be good and bad. Bad, I don't do bad things. I just do the things that are supposed to be right. It's telling the fucking truth to us citizens out there that deserve to watch out for certain officers and certain names so they know when it comes to this point they can protect themselves against these officers. And if they are getting caught, an internal affair investigation gets done and sees that these cops are doing fucking things wrong to innocent people out there and arresting people or planting drugs into people's cars so they can arrest them, or plan to open container in people's vehicles that we don't know if they are or not. They could be doing illegal things to put people behind bars and put people through things so they have work to do. Do things legal, not do illegal things to innocent people. Think about that. I was a good person. When I moved into this certain town, I was always good to people. I never did anything to anybody. All I cared about was coming in, paying my bills, paying my rent, paying for my stuff, taking care of my squirrels, taking care of, people around, giving food, giving drinks, being good with my neighbors and everything. But no, everybody found out things about me and people started things wrongly. I want you people to understand, and especially you fucking cops out there. You could sit here and lie and do misconduct, police misconduct, and doing illegal shit and getting the county involved. You can do that, and I know what's going on. I definitely know what's going on. But I'm going to tell you something. I do get arrested, I knew who to pin it on. And what family to pin it on. I have proof of it. And especially my investigator's doing his job. And I know who you are, Twiggy Ramirez. I know who you are. Just so you know, I do know who you are, your name, everything else. Someone was helping me about it. Just want you to know. But everyone, have a good day. God bless you all. Be safe. And police, everyone, watch your back, and especially the police. Know your rights. Know your civil rights. That's what Rosa Parks did. Civil rights activist person wanted to get the blacks and the whites together. Martin Luther King did the same thing with the civil rights. We all need to do this together, people. We all need to do this. Work together. But these cops need to stop doing bad, dirty misconduct work. Or the bad cops need to get off force. And we need the good cops in there to actually do their job, do things by law, and not doing the illegal searches and seizures. Thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day. God bless you all. Be safe and well.